Thursday evening, friends and neighbors. Tess Sweetie at the desk with the flying purple baseball beaters. First year draft is about to get underway on this day in The Sim 2024 after we take care of our game and our lineup intro. You know, priorities. Waiting on the raid in from Out of the Park Developments, but they're going to be busy. So let's get underway. No time like the present. And now, today's starting lineup. Batting first, the center fielder, number 18, Jared Kalanick. Batting second, the third baseman, number 13, DJ Bichette. Batting third, the second baseman, number 16, Luis Urias. Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 5, Alec Thomas. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 47, Edouard Julien. Batting sixth, the shortstop, number 65, Jordan Groshans. Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 15, Anthony Volpe. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 72, Otto Lopez. Batting ninth, the catcher, number 10, Will Smith. And today's starting pitcher, number 45, Tyler Skaggs. Thank you, Cardinal Fan 3000. I do try. Slightly different look for today's game. Harper and Paredes and Verdugo all having maintenance days, so like the episode title suggests, a test of the depth. That is straight up and down. My word. I want to see what the Super Stats replay said. Launch angle 87 degrees. That is impressive. Munoz to center field. Easy grab there by Kalanick. The ever-dangerous Randy Arozarena. First pitch swinging. Lace to left field. Charging in is Lopez, and he makes the grab. Kalanick getting started here against Connor Siebold. It's punched to center field. Easy grab there for Stevenson. Andrew Stevenson playing a little bit out of position, but what else are they going to do? Put Randy Arozarena in there or Munoz? They do not have a really good center fielder, and maybe that's something we can pick on here. DJ grounded to second base. It's a play there by Flores. One-time Rocky himself. There's Urias, part of the Trouble Triplets. Or I guess you could call it with the addition of Bryce Harper, Mount Crushmore. The only one who's playing in today's game, though. Rhys Hoskins line to right. Thomas was shaded there. Makes the easy grab. A walk for Wilmer Flores, and that'll bring up Ke'Bryan Hayes. 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. That'll bring up Profar. 0-2. Line to center field, charging in Kelenic. Just the one base runner. Thomas Julien Grosjean's here. And that's belted to left center field. They were playing him to pull. He instead pokes it almost the other way. A leadoff double for Alek Thomas. One reason why Jarred Kelenic might be losing his job. Fantastic performance this season from Alek Thomas. At age 23, seems to very much be the corner outfielder we wanted. Edouard Julien, 10 home runs so far this season.
Strike 3.
Breakout season for the youngster. Jordan Grosjean's on a heater lately. Little line out to right. Randy Arozarena makes the grab. Volpe right up the middle for a base hit. Rounding third and scoring. Oh, nope. Holding up at third is Alek Thomas. Otto Lopez now. 1-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Runners at the corners are stranded. The Ancient Mariner, Ryan Zimmerman. This is his first season in Cincinnati. I mean, you're looking at a Hall of Fame career. Let's be real here. 600 home runs, almost 80 wins above replacement. Sorry, 597 home runs, over 600 doubles. Sheesh. So he's doing his Matt Sundin to the Canucks, Mike Modano to the Red Wings sort of thing going on. Another incredibly high pop-up. Volpe squeezes this one for the second out. Back around to Stevenson, full count. Hit hard to short. Grosjean's deep in the hole. What a play. Grosjean's has taken over from Mountcastle exceptionally well. 1.3 wins above replacement. Hollywood Ty, good to see you. And yes, Zimmerman in the real world was the first ever pick for the Nationals. In this game, he got drafted by the Cardinals. Traded along with Matt Clement for Jairo Asensio and Brian Baker. Needless to say, the Mariners won that deal. I think he finally won a World Series. Yeah, championship winner one time. Finally did it in, what was it, 2023, I think? They paid him. Good for him. Because future prospects, man. That was a win now move, clearly. Kelenic high and deep to left center field, and that one will go. Opposite field home run for Jarred Kelenic, and it's 1-0 Colorado. We should take a look in on the Cardinals and see how they've done in this alternate universe, you know? Pretty sure they've beaten us at least once. Urias, opposite field, Arozarena hauls it in. Hit hard, up the line and fair, pat through the wickets of DJ Bichette. That'll be a double for Felix Munoz. Smith tries to hold the runner. No dice. Grounded. The infield was drawn in. Heck of a play by Grosjean's. 1-2 on the way to Rhys Hoskins. Swing and a miss. Changeup fooled him, but good. Full count on the way to Wilmer Flores. Hit on the ground to first. Volpe will strand the runner at third. What a way to wriggle out of the jam there by Tyler Skaggs. Worth every penny. Exactly 2 steps by Stevenson, and Thomas flies out. Julien will ground out to the first baseman, Zimmerman. Even at age 39, he's still a golden glover over at first base. Grosjean swings and misses. Through 4, it's Rockies 1, Reds 0. That'll bring up Hayes. Easy grounder to Grosjean's. Profar, the 2-2. That's why having a shortstop that can field well is such a necessity in this game. Nice curveball by Skaggs. 5 innings of shutout baseball, and we're going to let him go for a 6th. Seabold, only the 1 mistake so far. I got it. Otto Lopez line to left field. That one's off the top of the wall. That hits the notch right next to the exit way. Otto Lopez narrowly missing a home run here. They'll settle for a double.
Strike 3.
Smith continues to bat under 200. That's annoying. And this double will be stranded. Line drive right to Grosjean's for the first out. Another mile-high pop-up. My goodness. 2-2 on the way to Felix Munoz. Hit hard to short. Grosjean's on the way to Volpe. 6 shutout innings from Tyler Skaggs. That's about all you could ask from him. Yeah, we need the good bullpen arms today. Let's go. Man, they got a lot of righties coming up. Let's go Zach Jackson and get Singrani up as well. DJ behind first base. Long run for Flores, but he makes the play. Urias. Laced the opposite field. Nice little worm burner there by Luis Urias. I just noticed I hadn't maximized my window. Sorry. There we go. Whee! Easy steal there for Luis Urias. 10 for 16 in saves. Double digits in both categories. Rockies would love an insurance run. A lot of speed on the base paths. They'll take their chances with Grosjean's. Fly ball to center. Grabbed by Stevenson. Zach Jackson into the game. This is his first game of the season. Fastball, curveball, changeup mix. And he plunks Randy. One, two on the way to Rhys Hoskins. Fly ball to deep center field. That is off the wall. Kalanick will bring it in. Rosarena to third. Infield is in to guard the one-run lead. That won't do it. Oh, sliding grab in left field by Otto Lopez. Throw home is not in time. Oof. Oof. Almost had him. Zach Jackson's day is done. Tony Cingrani will take over. Otto. Infield fly. Good grab by Mountcastle. Oh, come on, Baseball Dreamland. You know who it is. Grounded to short. Throw on to first. To stretch time we go. Tied at ones. Sing along if you know the words.
Come on, let's hear it for the Colorado Rockies. Colorado Rockies, my home team. Keep right on rooting for the Rockies. We're really picking up some steam. Just clap your hands for the Colorado Rockies. Feel that excitement in the air. Stomp your feet while you're rocking with the Rockies. Just try and stop us if you dare. I got Rockies fever burning in my mind. There goes another home run down the line. I'll always love my Colorado Rockies. We've got a win ahead this time. Colorado Rockies, Colorado Rockies, Colorado going home. Colorado Rockies, Colorado Rockies, Colorado, that's my home.
So in between streams, I actually looked it up. Colorado Rockies was originally not going to be a baseball song by that artist, Ace Diamond. So he recorded the original. The chorus is the same, but it's all about like the scenery and how much he loves the state. And then the baseball team comes out and he re-records it as Colorado Rockies bracket baseball song. And that's the version that I've been playing as my 7th inning stretch. Siebold finding back-to-back Ks here. A little late oomph now that he's off the hook for the win, or for the loss. And Will Smith doinks one into center field. Kalanick already has a home run today. So line drive to left, that will fall for a base hit. Close play, tagging, going to third, the throw is offline. Todd Pennington, hey, speaking of former Rockies, 44 years old, and he's pitching that well? Eat your heart out, Jared Moyer. We had him for 2 tours of duty. DJ with runners at at second and third and 2 down.
Strike 3.
Strikeout. Pennington strands the pair.
Strike 3.
Cingrani trying to go for a couple of innings here. Otto Lopez makes a good grab. Pinch hitter here is Jake Rogers. It'll be Quackenbush getting loose for the 9th.
Strike 3.
Cingrani, heck of an inning there. Rockies need to combine some form of situational hitting to turn this bench game into a win. Alec Thomas wears one. Lino can't handle the play. Alec Thomas, stolen base. And they'll walk Edouard Julien to deal with Groshans. Hit and run is on. Sailing to left, that'll fall just foul. Groshans, check swing, strike 3 called. Volpe, popped up. To the top of the 9th we go. Zingrani gives us 5 innings of work. Kevin Quackenbush out of the bullpen. A rush throw by Groshans, and it's dropped by Volpe. That'll bring up a Rosarania. Rocky's in trouble here. He's Hoskins line to Urias. And Luis makes the grab. Pinch hitter Derek Dietrich. 2-2 on the way from Quackenbush. Fly ball to left. Lopez charging in and makes the play. Oh, 1 to Cabrian Hayes. High drive, deep right field. Tracking it is Thomas. He's there. Whew. Okay. Let's not do that again. I trust Otto more than I trust Will Smith. Walk-off territory here. Scott Diamond enters the game. Will Smith will be pinch hit for. Isaac Paredes into the game. Drill to center field. That'll be the end of him. Kalanick deep to center field. To extras we go. Paredes will continue to have the day off. Mark Zagunis enters the game. Juan Vergara getting loose. The Manfred man is Cabrian Hayes, so a lot of speed. 1-2 on the way to Zimmerman. 4th strikeout of the day. Gabriel Lino, the catcher. Back-to-back strikeouts. Quackenbush pitching mad here. Zach Daniels, first pitch. Zagunis will track it down. To the bottom of the 10th we go. Quackenbush, scoreless inning. Fly ball to the right, that'll fall for a base hit. And the run will score. The Manfred man comes in. DJ Bichette with a walk-off winner in 10. Whee! Well, that worked splendidly. Only 2 hits all game. Zach Jackson and Tyler Skaggs each allow 1. Quackenbush picks up the win, his 2nd of the season. We do get a supplemental pick, courtesy of the Pittsburgh Pirates signing Justin Nicolino. The Mets have a compensation pick. And, yeah, this was kind of the big draft, wasn't it? Cardinal fan, you'll be pleased to know the ace of aces is joining the Cardinals. I'm shocked that he's in the game as unmotivated, though. That's unlike Yamamoto. Angels will take Shota Imanaga. Yankees will take Yariel Rodriguez out of Cuba. So we could take Ben Shields. That's a no. Yuki Matsui. That's a yes. I mean, Nimala looks interesting, but he's also got that really bad avoid K, but he's also a shortstop. There's also Gerson Garabito as a starter. I know we always draft pitchers, though. That's the issue. We don't have any good fielding prospects. If you look at the player development pipeline, our top prospect is Volpe, and Groshans, and Carlos Meza. But, you know, immediate needs. Matsui is a workhorse. He's a lefty. He'd definitely complement this team. Let's go, Uke. And look at that. Nimala and Garbito are available in the following round. So we are going to take Arjun Nimala. Save some scratch. I'm beginning to realize that in this game, at least, in a historical game, the closer you get to real world in terms of the draft picks, the worse they look. Like, these guys are projected to go first round. Bring in Emmanuel Ramirez. I like Overn as a defensive option. Ooh, I like Nelly Taylor as well. Okay, let's compare the two. Nelly does have the better bat and the better fielding. All right, so we're going to grab Nelly Taylor in the third round. Cam Booser, Clubhouse Cancer. Ooh. Now I was going to wonder if these guys see their own ratings and they're like, wait, that's not me. Lot of pitchers available in the draft pool. You know what? Let's grab Austin Owen as well. Exceed expectations. See what we can do about Anudis Mordan. Looks like he's a catcher option as well. I don't know if it's just my scout or if there's like something I'm not getting about these guys. Let's let the scouting director finish this one off. So we win the series against Cincinnati. Luis Garcia healthy again, just in the nick of time. See, he's a worthwhile acquisition. We picked him up from Houston. He's delivering value. Mixed feelings on the #1 overall pick. Yeah, let's take a look at your cardies. I mean, they're good this season. Buster Posey still plying his craft. Aaron Judge signed as a free agent. Apparently he's disruptive, though. Wow, that's rough, dude. Yeah, that's not the good Aaron Judge. In all save, the Cardinals have made the postseason twice, 1994 and 2012. If memory serves, we beat them that year in 2012. Nope, the Diamondbacks did. Will Smith torn ligament in his thumb. Maybe he can figure out how to play better. So he takes a break. Andy Thomas will be getting the call up. Or is it going to be Xavier Valentin? Who's having the better season? And the Cardinals are going to sweep us out of their building. Great. What the heck was that about? Let's do this one. Jarrell Cotton. Okay, so it looks like everyone is tired again. So let's go Lopez in left, Thomas in right, DJ to third, Volpe to first. Gotta make sure guys get their breaks, you know? Bo Naylor biffs that one. And DJ strikes out with a runner at third. Urias with a diving play. Oh. Anderson biffs the play. Jarrell Cotton charged with an error, an unearned run. Alec Thomas nursing a 12-game hitting streak. Good play by Volpe. Backing up behind first. Here's Devers again. Twins actually got a really spooky roster if you take a look at him. And the Twins will tie it up. Not liking how frequently the Twins have guys on second. Come on, LG, figure it out. Good strand effort there. Strike three to the backstop. Zagunis finishes it. All right, 5 innings of good ball from Luis Garcia. Second and third, 2 down for Volpe. Rocketed to third. That's going to be an easy play for Devers. All right, let's get Chris Rodriguez in. And a 2-run bomb by DJ Bichette makes it 3-1. Let's go Singrani. All right, let's try and finagle this. C-Rod's going to get 1 out, and then we're going to get 2 from Singrani. Or try to, anyway.
Strike 3.
How did we get Singrani? Free agent signing? Oh yeah, totally worth it. From these same twinsies, no less. Outside of the reach of Groshans. JC Mejia getting loose in the bullpen. Patel Marte strikes out to end the home 7th. Another hard-hit line drive up the middle. And the tying run will come to the plate for the Twins. Wander Franco. Wander loves feasting on lefties, so that'll be the cue to go to J.C. Mejia here. Franco line to shallow left. First and second, nobody out. Here's DJ LeMahieu. Fly ball to center. Kelenic lines it up. 1 away. Reimer Liriano now. Another pop up to center field. Kelenic charging in. 2 down. Quackenbush will get loose. Full count on the way to Walker. Popped up, foul territory. Volpe charging in. Fantastic appearance there by J.C. Mejia. First and second, nobody out for DJ. Drill to center, a lot of room out there. Easy play by Liriano. Urias, 2 for 3 today. Lofted to left. That's going to hang up too long. Thomas works a 2-out walk to load the bases. Edouard Julien will give way to Bryce Harper. Pinch hitting here as the DH. And he will doink it into center field. 2 runs will score on the pinch hit single by Bryce Harper. Lopez will strike out to end the top of the 9th. JC Mejia being given an extra inning of work. Now that this is not a save situation, let's see how he fares. Okay, that was a mistake. Both teams with 10 hits. Ours have just gone over the fence. Let's get Quacky into the game. Non-save situation. Ooh, Lopez with a great run. Peterson strikes out. Here's a switch hitting Ketel Marte. Right back up the middle past a diving Urias and into center field. Runners at the corners now for Devers. Tying run on deck. Tying run will come to the plate. It's Wander Franco. Quick mound visit with Quackenbush. Hard hit up the middle for a base hit. Throw by Kalanick is cut off. Everyone moves up 90 feet. Now the winning run is at the plate. It's DJ LeMahieu. Hit hard to short. Groshans will flip it to second. Game over. Okay, can we not give me heart palpitations this time? Ay. Alright, and Max Fried has been DFA. Oh, hey, Matsui's ready to go. Nice. Yuck! And Mounty's healthy again. I think Groshans might finally be slowing down, so in the nick of time on that one. Is that Angels? No, that's Dodgers coming to town. Let's go to the 24th. Valera's healthy. We're just gonna demote him. Julien seems to be slowing down a little bit. So maybe Groshans continues to hit as a DH. Maybe Volpe does. Luis Garcia in fine form. Yuki Matsui picks up his first hold. So he's got a couple of good appearances so far. Did we just get our new closer? I mean, Quackenbush has the spot for another season, but yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing. All right, swept the Pirates out of our place. Got a series win against the Dodgers, courtesy of a walk-off DJ Bichette single. Seiya Suzuki getting a single off Yuki Matsui, who blows the save. Cody Allen wants to stay in town. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna keep him around. 1.8 million for a bullpen dude is pretty darn good. Especially if it means we can sneak JC Mejia down into the minors. I don't think he's still Rule 5 eligible. I mean, he pitches well. Paredes up to 25 home runs. Man, we need Rodolfo Castro back soon. All right, manager. Yeah, we're going to extend Shannon Stewart. Absolutely we will. My manager controls all my bench coaches. That's fine. Luke Quacha. Yeah, we're going to keep him. Oh, Shannon Stewart has control over all the coaches. All right. Guy wins 2 World Series and thinks he can run the show. All right. Whatever. Groshans now sits 33rd in the prospect list. Carson Williams in the top 100. All right. Yeah, the prospect pool has dried up something fierce. Oh, the Braves have Michael Harris Jr. That's appropriate. Let's do that one against the White Sox next. All right. Let's send Will Smith down for rehab. Let's send down Volpe. Bring back Mountcastle. Julian to first, Groshans to DH. Okay, I didn't realize Kelenic had actually done that good. And he's got better ratings. There's Mount Crushmore up at the top here. Harper, Paredes, Urias. Alright, I want to do the Maeda start. Minor versus the Gink? Yeah, we'll do Maeda or Minor versus the Gink. That'll be fun. My goal is to get to the trade deadline in this play session. And we can actually watch Paredes and Harper and all those guys actually, play a game. So up against the Ginkel, or Kevin Ginkel. Let's get Julien in at first base instead of DJ. Let's get Groshans in over Otto at... Oh, actually, Otto's raking a little bit. Versus righties, he's actually doing pretty decent. I mean, the team as a whole absolutely crushes righty pitching. So we'll DH Groshans and we'll keep Otto on the bench as a backup option. "37-year-old Colby Rasmus playing center field. Why? White Sox, what are you doing? Why must you be the way that you are?" This series is always a bit of a grudge match, but because the Rockies and White Sox face each other in 2 World Series. White Sox winning in 2008, Rockies getting revenge in 2013. Strikeout past ball, and Edouard Julien now standing at third after hitting an RBI double. Paredes grounds out to second, scooped by Frazier. Mike Minor is going to be pitching for someone else next season. That makes me a little sad. Late catch by Alec Thomas. The White Sox have tied it up with their first hit of the game. Paredes to Urias. On to first. Double play. Zagunis standing at second. Little duck snort that befuddled everyone. Harper aboard. Austin Williams taking over. Edouard Julien shot to center field. Zagunis will tag and score. Whew, that was close. Welcome back, Ryan Mountcastle. Hot shot to short. That'll be a sacrifice hit. Roque just throws on to first. Verdugo with the infield in. He's intentionally walked. They want to deal with Groshans at DH instead. See, this is when we pinch it in Kelenic. We'll go home for one, and to first for the double play. Rats. Worth a try. We got one. We don't got one. Charlie Tilson with his second home run of the season, and it's 3-2 White Sox. It'll be Cole Green getting loose. Marcus Semien aboard. Four-pitch walk. Minor is flagging, and we're going to tell him happy trails. Cole Green takes over here. Bottom of the sixth. 2 men on. Rasmus pops us up. Lurching foul. Paredes makes the grab. Vergara will be next up in the bullpen. George Springer deep to center field. Verdugo is able to squeeze it for the out. John Silviano will face Juan Vergara. That'll be a bloop single. Three and out to Frazier. And he walked him. 1-2 on Lorenzo Cain. Line to left. Thomas is there. Silviano tags. And here's the guy that the Rockies traded away, Miguel Vargas. And on 3-1, he'll ground out to Mountcastle. Stem the bleeding. Allen getting loose in the bullpen now. Oscar Moreta gets through the top of the 8th. Tough play for Paredes. Nice throw there. Cody Allen gets in. Adbert Alzolay, the closer for the White Sox. And he gets the save. Minor tagged with a loss courtesy of that home run. Hurry back soon, Rodolfo Castro. We need you. Yeah, it's safe to say the Max Fried experiment has not gone well for us. Power rating increase on Carson Williams. I'll take that. Verdugo with a speed up. Hello. I mean, defensively, we're keeping him for sure. As you can see, we've locked up a lot of money in our infield. Castro, long-term. Urias, long-term. Welcome in, Raiders! From the official Out of the Park Developments channel, this is the Flying Purple Baseball Beaters. We're going to host the Brewers, but I'm just going over the Mount Crushmore that we've got in this team. Rodolfo Castro, absolute lefty tenderizer. Gave him term. Luis Urias, two-time MVP. Isaac Paredes, the Big Bopper. One MVP last season. Bryce Harper, 3 MVPs of his own. Aging gracefully in right field. Stop. I won't be able to leave my apartment if my head gets too big. Ryan Mountcastle, our defensive stud at shortstop. Alex Verdugo we gave term to because, I mean, look at him. And we gave Skaggs money to be our long-term ace. He was a first-round draft pick. He gets the Denver Till I Die, Rockies Till I Rot contract. Probably will take over all-time wins leader by the time that contract is through. Since y'all have come in, let's get a little extra game action in. Luis Severino. Whoa, game-tying grand slam? Oh my. And yeah, I know, Skags. I'm just glad that in this version of the save, you know, the one where after I had to restart my computer or restore my computer, we did things differently after 2013. We kept him. He delivered. First and second now for Kelenic, DHing today. And he just wears this one. Severino misses. I think the number font on the Brewers is a little out of date. With Will Smith injured, it's Mark Zagunis. And that will be a double play. Severino dancing between the raindrops here. Can't cheat him for too long. Bryce Harper goes long, and it's 1-0 Colorado. All right, we're going to have to... We're keeping a close eye on this one now. As soon as I do that, there goes the no-hitter. Well, you sure showed me. Zagunis, not the best in terms of throwing arm. If we can get Eads through 7 innings, I'll take it.
Strike three.
And then we'll go Vergara to deal with Rivas, Ramos, and Kauser. Oh no. Tie game. Just focus on the dude at the plate. Line to right. Harper is there. Stretch time we go.
Come on, let's hear it for the Colorado Rockies. Colorado Rockies, my home team. Keep right on rooting for the Rockies. We're really picking up some steam. Just clap your hands for the Colorado Rockies.
10 strikeouts for Ryan Eads. Nursing a no-hitter into the 7th.
Strike three.
Vergara takes over here on the top of the 8th.
Strike three.
Back-to-back Ks. And floats a single on a 2-2 pitch. Oh, 1 to Bellinger. Popped up. Easy play for DJ. Julio Felix. Let's go with Yuki Matsui. DJ batting second. It was great that I was able to get him into this save. He was such a big part of the previous one. 1-2-3 inning for the bottom of the 8th. Yuki Matsui enters to deal with Haniger, Albies, and Schwarber.
Strike three.
Albies, short line drive into right. Schwarber walks on a full count. 2 on, 1 out. Charles LeBlanc. 2-1 on the way. Oh dear. That one's off the wall at least. Stays in the ballpark. Thomas, you gonna do something here? 2-out, 2-run triple for Charles LeBlanc. And Matsui will blow the save. Well, that's less than ideal. Let's, yeah. That was enough. Bryce Harper gets to 400 home runs, courtesy of this monster game. Home runs for Thomas, Paredes, and Harper. Doubles for Paredes, Harper, Mountcastle, Bichette, and Kellenic. Needless to say, Harper's going to go into the Hall of Fame as a Rocky. Still can't believe the Giants couldn't give him the contract he wanted. And he came to us. Castro will be coming back soon. Good to see. That's a lot of wins above replacement, a lot of OPS. Paredes on Triple Crown watch. Oh, we're probably going to be facing the Cubs again in the first round, aren't we? Baltimore also kicking butt this season. What's driving the... Oh, the defense. The ERA is good. They got Skeens for Pete's sake. Skeens, our old friend Taylor Hill. Yu Darvish. Donnie Joe out of the bullpen. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, let's call up Will Smith. We need the help. And Kansas City sweeps us out of our own ballpark. So taking a look between Thomas and Kellenic. Thomas definitely has the higher ceiling. I don't mind that he's a platoony bat. I bet you we can get something for Kellenic if we shop him. See if we can get a prospect package if we eat all the money. All right, Pittsburgh offering a decent deal, as is Washington. Number 42 prospect in Drew Thorpe. Pittsburgh offering Blake Dunn, Xavier Edwards. All right, Xavier as a DH type. Could be interesting, but we got Eddie Julien, who's basically the same dude. Bryce Miller would never pitch in Coors, so far leaning taking the Nationals deal. Diamondbacks offering Mackenzie Gore, though. And Jack Sawinski. Okay, that seems like a tasty option. Angels offering Ezekiel Duran. How much do we want another infielder with a killer bat? Everyone wants Kellenic. Royals willing to give up the number 17 prospect in Gavin Stone. There's no way that's playing in Coors, though. Of the deals, I think I like... Where was it? I think I like the Diamondbacks one. Yes, it means he's still in the division. But Sawinski would absolutely slap. Gore absolutely makes this team. Wow, that is a lot of money for Alex Wood. Oh, he used to be a starter and now he's not anymore. Ooh, that's a lot of money. Do we reunite with BLH? I think we reunite with Brian LaHare. Well, that fixes the whole, who the heck's going to be our starting pitcher option. Oh, actually, we could get Michael Massey as well. Top 40 prospect. Do we want to keep Bobby Miller in this deal? Marcano is a Rule 5 eligible guy, but he probably won't stay that way. Yeah, I think Carlos Jorge is going to be the player we send back. Let's do it. With that, we can call up George Valera. I think we can send down Edouard Julien for a little bit. Welcome back, BLH. We gotta give him his old number back. Who's got number 6 right now, anyway? Oh, Mountcastle? Okay, LaHare's gonna have a different number then. Let's give him double 6s. Double 6 is already taken. 60 then. Maybe a little fresh mountain air can give Brian a chance to succeed. And let's force bench Thomas. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Ideally, we'd have Otto Lopez at left. And Grosjean's DHing. And Lahair gets a home run against Kubica. Former Rocky at one point. So Skaggs pitches 7 shutout innings. Lahair picks up right where he left off with another home run. At age 41, that is now home run number 322 as a Colorado Rocky. Quackenbush out for season. Ooh, oh dear. Guess we need to go buy ourselves a bullpen arm, don't we? All right, let's call up Bobby Miller to help out the bullpen as our long man. And hey, one pinch man is healthy again. Let's give him a rehab stint. Welcome home, Rick Anton. All right, all-star rosters. Let's see if there's anyone familiar. Skeen's making it for Baltimore. No surprise there. Ditto for Donnie Joe. Shohei Ohtani has only 21 home runs so far this season. Bit of a step back from years prior. 2-10. How bad are the Red Sox? Oh, man. Their offense has just collapsed inward on itself. And it's a shame because that's right before the big contract starts kicking in for Ohtani. Cingrani gets a nod. Hey, Will Myers got there for Washington. Good for him. Rooker and Vladito for the defending champion Cubs. Yoshida getting a nod. Urias, Paredes, no surprises there. Juan Soto getting nominated. A Rule 5 draft pick because the Padres couldn't protect him. Idiots. Bryce Harper gets a starting nod, as does Verdugo. Bryce Harper might be challenging for the batting title this season. Last start before the All-Star break. Might as well play this one out. All right, let's get Otto in at left. And DJ DHing. Lahair already has 3 home runs since coming over. Let's go. And Urias hits his 20th home run of the season. Two-run shot by Alec Merton. And it's 2-1 Mets. Another long bomb. This one given up by, or hit by Peyton Wilson. I'm beginning to wonder if Mike Minor might be a little cooked. Ooh. Good play there by BLH. Good to know the defense hasn't slacked any.
Strike three.
Bases loaded. Oop, and it squirts past the left fielder. RBI oopsie by Braden Bishop. Will Smith lined right to left. Ooh. I'll take the sac fly, but that could have been so much more. Wild pitch on 3-2. Derek Norris, king of the Great North Woods. Bichette walks. The Hare, home run in an elevator shaft. Rockies have tied it at 3s. All right, Mike Minor gives us 5 innings of work. He may need to give us more. I mean, I know that we've got the... Bobby Miller was in for 87 pitches. Oh, right, we just called him up from being a starter. Ha ha ha. Oops. We may need to let Big Man go a little bit longer. Yeah, we're definitely going to be trading for a closer. Lined right to Gallen. Cody Allen getting loose. Minor gives us 6 innings. Fantastic work. We'll go to Singrani because we got lefties coming up. Go to Allen. Actually, Allen looks or may not be necessary. Yeah, we got to go to him next. Singrani gets through 2 innings of work. Bottom 9th, and the KG veteran, Cody Allen. Maybe he takes over as our closer? Maybe we give it to Vergara? I don't know. Hard hit to right. Harper's on it quickly, though. A 1-out double for Derek Norris. Peyton Wilson. Called strike 3. That curveball still devastatingly good. I trust Vergara more at this point. Intentionally walking Bryce to deal with Otto instead. All right. Walked Urias. Bases loaded. Here's Mountie. We steal one on a wild pitch. Mountcastle deep to right field. And Harper scores easily. McCullers Jr. struggled here. Walks, the bases loaded again. Christian Javier now into the game to deal with Brian LaHare. Juan Vergara. Looking for the save here. Puts up a line drive. Runners at the corners now for Braden Bishop. Into foul territory, trotting over is LaHare. He makes the grab. Merton. Strikeout victim. Emmanuel Valdez, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Rockies win this one 5-3 in 10 innings. Whee! McCullers walks 3 Rockies in his inning of work. Or 2 outs. Allen the win, Vergara the save. As we head into the All-Star break. Oh dear. I'm stuck. Hang on a second, I gotta go into commish mode to fix this. There we go. Fixed it. Rodolfo. My dude, I'm so excited to have him back soon. There we go. Now I can send Sawinski down. Call Valera back up. I think we're going to make Vergara our closer for the time being. At least I'd like that to be the case. Doesn't seem like my manager will let me do that. Oh, Otani's coming to town. Ooh, we got to do that series. Travis Martin stuck in the minors. Okay. We haven't seen a Dustin May start. So let's do that. Dustin May up against Jared Cosart. Mountcastle seems to be in a bit of a slump, so we'll give him a break and get Groshans in instead. Smith is tired, so we're going to see Zigzagunis. Love these opening pans. Miguel Cabrera DHing for the Red Sox. Big swing and a miss. Throw down to second is late. Behold Shohei. Hit hard up the line and fair. Squirts past Bichette. Otani with an RBI double.
Strike 3.
May with 2 Ks. David Dahl popped up on the infield. Urias ends the top of the first. Ooh, diving play by David Dahl. Nicely done. Runners at the corners for Jackson.
Strike 3.
Zagunis standing at second. Harper works the walk. Luke Maley behind the plate, keeping an eye on the runners. That almost looked like a pitch out, but it was mishandled. Double steal successful. Zagunis 8 for 8. Sneaky speed from the backup catcher. Full count on LaHare. That'll be a sacrifice hit. Rockies score a run without getting a hit. Cosart with 4 walks today. Paredes line to left, reaching up as Heath caught. Line, leaping grab, throw to second. Ooh, not in time. Groshans made a fantastic work there. 2-2 on the way to Reginato. Fly ball to right. Harper Squeezes it for the out. May will give way to Bobby Miller. Bobby Miller gives up a home run to Slade Heathcott. And Harper cashes in a home run to make it 2-2. That's the first hit of the game for the Rocks.
Strike 3.
Bobby Miller gives us 3 innings of work. It'll be Juan Vergara getting loose.
Strike 3.
Zagunis bouncer to short, going to be a tough play. In time, Gonzalez. Harper. Flared the opposite way, easy play for Heathcott. Three innings of work there for Bobby Miller, gives way to Juan Vergara, who immediately makes a mess of it. Ohtani tagged out at home at least. Great play there from Verdugo. Ranging deep into foul territory, Groshans with a long run for the second out. Let's go with Chris Rod for the ninth. Trey McNutt into the game here in the bottom of the eighth for the Red Sox. Brian LaHare, ninth home run of the season, and we're all tied up. Get Matsui loose. Back-to-back home runs. Luis Urias makes it a one-run Rockies lead. Trey McNutt has thrown 7 pitches. 2 of those balls are now souvenirs. Do we trust C-Rod more than we trust Yuki? No, we trust Yuki. Matsui, summoned from the bullpen. 3 saves so far on the season. Yuke! Two on the way. Yuke! Full count pitch from Matsui. Swing and a miss. Matsui strikes out the side. And the Rockies sneak away with a 4-3 win. Vintage Brian LaHare. Yeah, we're going to mark Groshans as untouchable. Seung-Hwan Oh over to the Dodgers for Cedric Mullins. Interesting move. AJ Schugel for Valera and Yeri Perez. That's a no from me, dog. We've got a 4-game set up against San Fran. Excuse me one moment.
I'm feeding them. I'm feeding them.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm just laughing at the... My feline sons are making comments about the service tonight. Swept the doubleheader. Won by a comedy score, 17-4. Ay, ay, ay. Andres Jimenez comes in. Christian Yelich pitches an inning. They had to go to the position players. Paredes missing the 2 easy hits of a cycle. Why are the Giants trying to trade me their junk? What is this? Justin Henry Malloy? And Enrique Gomez. And we finally defeat the Giants with a clown shoe score of 15-0. George Valera with a grand slam as part of his 6 RBIs. 2 home runs on the day. One of those off Adley Rutschman. Oh no, they had to put their backup catcher in. And Austin Riley and Christian Yelich. We just worked them over. Tell me how the grass tastes, little man. Oh yeah, Rodolfo Castro. I think that means DJ's got to go down. We're not sending down Groshans. He's been too valuable this season. Actually, no, he has options, so send down Grosh. Call up Castro. Roddy Castro back at first base. Rick Anton seems to be healthy, so we can send down JC Mejia. Call up one pitch man. He's back. Okay, how about people give me good trades? Maverick RLS5, thank you for the follow. All right, let's get to the deadline. On the road against the Angels, we pick up a 3-1 win. Ryan Eads is going to be getting a lot of money next season. Shota Imanaga, however, 9 strikeouts in the losing effort. All right. We could use a closer. We've got Max Fried on the trading market. Someone else might be able to turn him into something. 40-year-old Hanley Ramirez, still a decent infielder. Yoshida on the trading block. As a platoon bat, that slaps. But then we also have BLH, so not sure I like that idea. One of the best closers in the game is on our IL. Ethan Cole. Is on the market from the Guardians. Or do we go with Adrian Guzman, who lost his closing job, is durable. Cleveland and selling players at the deadline. Name a more common matchup. They're not even out of the postseason chase. They're tied with the Tigers for the third wild card. And here they are waving the surrender flag. Tigers looking to move guys, including our old friend Kenneth Toves. All right, if we get Dustin... All right, we can move May to the bullpen. Or to the left bench. We go get Dylan Bundy. He wants part of Mount Crushmore. Yeah, I'm not sure that's happening, hombre. Joaquin Hinojosa. 402 batting average on balls in play. That's a problem. Jose Fernandez. Could probably be got. Yeah, not much. Could flip a Michael... Oh, no, not Michael Massey. He's a top prospect. John Rhodes or a Wilfred Veras. All right, we'll keep the Angels on standby. Yankees are looking to move Matt Graham. He won't play in Coors. Do we reunite with old friend Cesar Castillo? I don't think he was ever part of our... No, wait, we acquired him in the other version of this save. Or am I thinking of someone else? But Castillo kind of calls to me as an option. Ooh, Tampa Bay looking to move Luis Enrique Rodriguez. The balls in play was worrisome at Coors. But then again, few teams have the defense we do. Do we bring back 100 Miles Giles? Man, that was a sweetheart of a deal that they signed him to. All right, who do the Jays want? Yeah, not happening. Not part of Mount Crushmore. What about Rodriguez? Otto Lopez or one of the good guys? Not happening. Athletics wants Luis Garcia. No, not sure I like that approach either. I think we may end up going with that trade with the Angels. Or do we go with Adrian Guzman, who's got that ridiculous arm? And he's got a no-trade clause, so won't be him. All right, we'll let the Angels do a salary dump. They're willing to eat all the money? What's the point of the salary dump then? Let's at least get them out of the hole. There, eat half. There we go. So we can option down Dustin May. I think we will. We'll let Bobby Miller move into the rotation. Unless there's another starting pitcher available. We could get on, like, the cheap. Let's see here. I mean, we don't need a fifth starter that badly. We're talking about a fifth starter. Old man Jaime Garcia. Actually, let's look. Player trade, trading block. Starter. Really like... Folks really like Otto Lopez, but I don't see that being really an option. "40-year-old Tim Lincecum, why not?" Let's see if we can include Max Fried. Oh, okay. Done. Big time Timmy Jim coming to the Rockies. So we don't have much length in the bullpen, aside from Singrani, but argument could be made you don't really need it. I feel like we're pretty good on the pitching front. Yeah, I think we're pretty much done with the trading deadline. We got our two guys. We moved Fried. We're going to keep fielding dumb offers from dumb teams. Nobody else is going to make a move on deadline day, are they? Well, there we go. Troutwine and Johnny Martinez to the Reds for Scott Diamond. And at the last second, the Giants have sent Muzziotti and Sebastian Rivero to the Mariners for Brian De La Cruz. Hey, that's an old familiar name. And Jordan Walker, top 40 prospect. That's a big get for the Giants. So we had a walk across the field situation as Jose Fernandez leaves the Angels to come join the Rocks. And we get Tim Lincecum as well. Our next home game will be against the Mets. So let's skip ahead to that one. And then let's see who I can raid y'all's into. Looks like Hollywood Tie is going. Another affiliate. All right, Volpe with a contact up. I'll take that. Eads with a velo up. Matsui with a stuff drop and movement drop. So he's not a closer. We'll manage. Rodolfo Castro 3 for 3 with 2 walks. Because Norberto's a lefty and they are scared of him. Alright, we're going to bench or give Minor some time off. Call up May again. We'll see when big time Timmy Jim is ready to participate in the rotation. Back-to-back shutouts. Hello. Minor leading that one. Left with injury. And Luis Garcia paces this one. The legendary Ervin Santana getting thumped by us. Part of that magical 2017 club. And in his first start as a Colorado Rocky, Lincecum gives us 6 innings, 6 1/3 of 1-run ball, and Juan Vergara blows it. At least one pitch man is back. So it'll be Ryan Eads leading us onto the field. Still can't believe we brought Brian LaHare back and he's doing well. All right, let's raid over into Hollywood Tie. He's doing some 2011 ALCS, rewriting history as the 2000s Red Sox. You'll see me next week on Wednesday. Still not quite ready to bring the Saturday Stampede back in Power Pros. I might not. You'll find out. by getting the notification. Time is precious, folks. I'm grateful you've chosen to spend some of yours with me tonight. Firage, take us out. Have a great rest of the week, and let's finish it strong.